Hello, welcome to Eyewitness Report for this week on Channels Television as we follow up on some bridges being constructed over some troubled waters in Enugu State. Also on the table this week is the state of Community Road in Apoka, Lagos, which has become a source of concern to residents, especially now that the rains are here. And finally, the Chairman House Committee on Environment in Lagos takes on some grey areas of the Environment Protection and Management Law in Lagos. These and more on Eyewitness Report. I'm Chris Elams. Now, during electioneering campaign, just as promises are made, so they get broken. And then the people are made to wait again, left stranded to lick their wounds, all by themselves. Well, that had been the fate of residents of Inyaba, Ndemunde and Amangunze in Enugu State. Now bridges is springing up where they had none. Come along as we visit these localities.
This is Amangunze in Nkanu East local government area of Enugu State. A community of over 10,000 people surrounded by a vast space of land and water. The members of this community are predominantly farmers, with their children learning to farm from a very tender age. During the rainy season, everyone goes to their farmlands, preparing the soil for the season. Some others, who had their farms across the Inyaba River, couldn't farm because of lack of access. This wooden bridge was all they had, and it was a lot of risk using it. The Inyaba River is said to be responsible for the death of many, both young and old, who have tried crossing over, especially during the rainy season. They have wondered why their community is considered a place for political campaigns and not to be provided with basic amenities.
Those people that are going to school, we stop them going to school during rainy season because maybe sometimes the water will now overflow. So for them not to now cross will be difficult for them. So we now stop them during rainy season. It's only during dry season we're now expecting them to be going to school.
Apart from access to their farmlands, they couldn't easily access their neighboring communities. They pay up to 1,500 naira for a trip that would ordinarily cost 50 naira. One of the campaign promises of the present administration is today a construction of quadruple and twin cell box culverts across Inyaba River. According to the Commissioner for Works, Mr. Patrick Ipenwa, the contractor was mobilized to site almost immediately with a mandate to finish in 6 months.
Initially it was cited based on a lot of considerations, and then somehow, somewhere along the line, because we could not finish before the rain, so we had a washout that affected us very badly. We had 3 locations. We have the bridges at 3 locations. The biggest one is the one where we had a problem. The quadruple cell culvert. That's where we had problem of washout, and that place, because of the location, and then because the job was still under construction, so it was possible for rain to wash it out. So what we did, as a matter of fact, was to relocate the bridge. We had to now site it at another location. The project is fully completed and it's functioning very well now. Though we still have some filling to make, but I believe at the stage we have reached now, we may not have the problem we had before. So it's truly completed. But all the jobs we're supposed to do as we have in the original contract have been completed. So we're just working on, of course, when you are working, there are certain things that you may not have foreseen, that we're addressing now. Like we have changed the course of water. There are certain areas we need to fill to properly direct water. We call it training, to train the water to follow the cells properly. So that area, they were not having issue accommodated in the project cost. But we're going to do that now. We have calculated that. Last week our surveyors were there and then checked the general alignment of the area. Then the additional fillings we need to do to achieve exactly what we want to achieve.
Smiles have returned on the faces of these residents as the promise becomes a reality. This bridge now serves as the major link to all communities in Nkanu East and West and to Abakaliki and beyond.
I can be alive today and see this Inyaba and witness it, and government promised to do it and to do it. I can't believe that. I think that maybe it's for election or whatever. So, but today I'm very, very happy. I'm not going anywhere as you see me so, but I'm just going to pass this bridge so that somebody asks me when I go back to Onitsha, I'm living in Onitsha doing business. Somebody asks me, did the Inyaba bridge have done? I say yes, I pass it. Not that I hear for somebody's voice.
To pass through this entrance to enter to our neighbor place is very difficult before. But we thank God for now for the new things they have done. And we are still expecting them to finish the remaining job.
Similarly, in Maryland in Enugu South, residents and traders of the popular timber market, the biggest in Enugu, it became a threat to their lives and businesses, even though it was resourceful to them. Whenever it rained, there was always a sad story to tell.
All these shops here now, if you want to rent somebody's shop, then nobody is ready to come here to rent any shop. But now, since that road was commissioned, a lot of people are coming for that shop, to rent that shop, because a lot of customers come to this place to buy from us.
The building of the bridge kicked off in November 2016 and has now been completed. Businesses have fully returned in the market because the new access has further connected the people with other towns initially cut off.
Economically, it has opened the place, and our youth and businessmen around, we benefit from it. Socially, we are now integrated to the urban. So we are now as taking the dividends of democracy, and all came from the type of governor we have, who is progressive and who is development-minded. So we are happy.
Provision of infrastructure fast tracks the development of any society, which is why government must, as a matter of importance, pay due attention. As these Enugu residents get respite, others in similar situation would hope that the state government would extend a related gesture to them.